Hello everybody and welcome to episode 29 of United We Stand with Southend as we face another huge game at the top of League 2 as games are running out for the promotion chasing sides. Now we have one injury to talk about, a long-term one for Joe Gubbins, and two results we've had since we've last together which haven't exactly gone well. And it's a season-defining moment for Joe Gubbins. A torn groin muscle means he's out for up to 8 weeks. He will be back in the middle of May, so he may well be back for the playoff campaign if we require it. But yeah, that's a big blow at the back for us because he's probably been one of our strongest performers at the back. Ben Warman is still out for another month. He's back at the end of the season. Again, he could be back for the playoff campaign as well, if we need it. And I think we're probably going to need it at this point. After the draw with Crawley last time around, we lost at home to Crewe. We were a goal down after 2 minutes. Sam Dolby did get us back in the game, but Kafour scored halfway through the first half and halfway through the second half to win for Crewe. I said it was going to be a difficult one, this one, but I thought we'd get something from it. And then we mentioned how stubborn Barrow would be, and that is exactly how it proved as we drew 0-0 with them. Very even game as well, so it wasn't like we dominated and should have won at a canter. It was very close run in the end as we failed to win again, and it's becoming a problem. So since we played Colchester at the start of February and beat them 5-2, by the way, we have won only one game against bottom of the table Newport County. So it's not been great. I'm not going to lie to you. So 7 draws, 2 defeats and 1 win since the beginning of February, which leaves us in a very difficult position going into the final few games. Because whilst the board objective was to avoid relegation at the start, we have been there or thereabouts since the beginning. Now Colchester have the opportunity to win the title today. If they win and Peterborough fail to do so, they will be the champions. Peterborough could well go up today if results go their way as well. We are 4 points behind Crawley at this point, which isn't great, but we are still very much in the race thanks to our goal difference mainly. That's far superior both Crawley and to Notts County. We're 2 points behind Notts going into today's game as well. So a win is a must. A not defeat is definitely a must as well. A draw still keeps us alive, but it does give us a lot of work to do in the final 3 games of the season. Down at the bottom, it's nearly curtains for Newport County. Cheltenham near enough with them as well. 4 points is the gap between those two, and there's a 5-point gap from Cheltenham to Accrington Stanley. So let's get to the teams for Notts County. Come on. As here are the 2 starting lineups. So Collins starts in goal. Halliday, Crowther, Carragher, McDonald, Dixon Bonner, Akinola, Sibley, Tracy, Lancashire and Wheatley alongside him. We're going with the 2 young lads up top to see if that will make any difference. We do have Dallas and Dolby on the bench just in case. As Bass starts in goal for Notts County. Grant, Ness, Badu, Emmanuel, Kane, Bowler, Hinkney, Robertson, McGoldrick with young Coombs alongside him. And we could do with a result like we did against Notts County last time around, to be fair. It was a ding-dong game. Oh, we're wearing yellow. Okay. Let's see what we can do today. Can we get things back on track? Obviously, you want to go into the playoffs with some sort of form. You know, that is paramount at this point. Automatic promotion aside, I mean, it's still possible. But we've got some work to do. So let's just see what we can do today. I'm not sure why we're wearing yellow at home. Maybe their away kit clashes with our home kit, possibly. On to McDonald. Into Carragher. McDonald again. Looking for Tracy. Can he find a ball into the centre? He'll go to the edge of the box for Dixon Bonner to head it down to McDonald. Bright start. Only 30 seconds gone, but it's a bright start. Carragher. Into McDonald. Onto Akinola, Sibley. Through, looking for Lancashire. Ness will intercept that. And they will get it away, will Notts County. With young Coombs coming down the field. got to work hard off the ball. They're going to run. We know they are. As Newport County take the lead against Crawley. Okay. Peterborough lead Tranmere as well. That's a good scoreline coming in from Newport, and Tranmere are level. So we are going through the first half at a canter. Not good news for us, is it? Say, I don't mind the playoffs. It's just Southend's record in the playoffs is atrocious. In real life, at least. Tracy with the corner. Ball in towards the near post, and it's headed away. Can we pick it up with Lancashire? We can. Tracy again. Swings it towards the back post, looking for Dixon Bonner. Heads it down for Halliday. Good goal from Brad Halliday. That's it. That's a celebration and a half. 1-0 to Southend after half an hour. And a relief for me. And for those inside Roots Hall, we are in front. Now we just got to hold on to it. Tracy with a good ball to the back post. Good header down from Dixon Bonner. Brad Halliday on the half volley. I mean, that's a great finish from a right back. Yeah, we've got to start doing that now, haven't we? And that takes us above Notts County as it stands. Only a point behind Crawley. Can Newport keep it up? We will see. Tracy with the corner. Can we grab a second goal? Ball in towards Crowder at the near post. We can grab a second goal. Hope springs eternal, folks. We might well be getting back into form. I say might. We are 2-0 up, just coming up to half time. And it's Adam Crowther with another goal. In at the near post, just flicks it on. All the pace is put on by Tracy. And that is half time. 2-0 up. Notts County haven't had a shot. They've had the better of the possession, but they haven't had a shot. Blimey, it's all happening around us. Let's just concentrate on what we're doing. First and foremost, that's all I care about at the moment. And then we will see what we're going to do next time. Because automatic promotion's still on the cards. Potentially. Might need to play Bradford City in order to see what happens. Goody. Bowler. He plays it back into Badu. Bowler again. Swings it in early. Collins should claim that, and easily does. Just control the game now. In fact, we're going to go on to balanced because we are in control of the football match. Let's just keep it like that. Right, with 30 minutes to play, we're going to change the front two because that hasn't really worked. Sam Dolby is going to come on. Andrew Dallas is going to come on. And we're going to take Akinola off as well for George Mars. Plays it inside to Akinola. Halliday again. Akinola. Halliday up the line. I'm trying to find Lancashire. McGoldrick comes back. Oh, I thought Will was going to go in with a nasty challenge there. He has done it a couple of times this season. Now is not the time. McGoldrick. Into Akinola, loses out. Robertson into Young Coombs, not like this. Good block behind. Keep that clean sheet. Those Notts County fans will be screaming their team to get this towards the goal. There are the changes. Robertson with the corner. Ball in towards the centre and headed in by Josh Grant. Oh no, not again. Not again. Please don't do this to me. Please, for the love of God. Please don't do this to me. Get a bit of encouragement on the field. It's a good header at the near post. Has to be said. We can't buy a win at the moment. And it's really frustrating. Because we're not doing anything different. We've been doing exactly the same thing all season. Oh, ball at the back post. Bowler with a header off the crossbar. Jesus, Nelly. Talk about living dangerously. We were playing better when we were on positive. I'm wondering whether we should go back. I think let's go back. I'll do a Robbie Keane. There we go. Adam Marriott. I will never forget that man's name after what Robbie Keane did to him all those years ago. As McGuckin is in behind and it's 2-2, but the offside flag goes up. The collapse. Not happened yet, but blimey, it's close. Right, we've got 13 minutes plus added time to try and shore this up. So let's do that. We're going to take Tracy off. We're going to bring on Giarbi and let's just close the door on them. That is the plan. Gone very narrow, but we will close the door. We've gone one up front. You need a goal. Oh, go. I've just said it, haven't I? Bollocks. Ball into the area, looking for Young Coombs. Don't let him get a header on goal. He does, but he heads it over the bar. 3 minutes of added time. Come on. Yes, we're going to race through it. Thank goodness for that. 2 goals from the defence in the first half. The attack haven't been in the game at all. But Southend finally win one. Oh, dear. To be fair, it wasn't the best game in the world. 2 shots on target for us. 1 shot on target for Notts County. Everything went in the back of the net. But we have won by 2 goals to 1. We wrestled back to possession in the end as well. And that gives us a bit of a lift. And hopefully, Newport have done us a favour. And indeed they have. They have thrown themselves a massive lifeline down the bottom as well by beating Crawley. So that takes us a point behind Crawley. As the race for the final automatic spot, and I think that's probably what it's going to be now, goes down to 3. You would say Colchester are probably up. They grabbed a late draw in the end with Fleetwood and Peterborough. They were beating Tranmere, and they did indeed beat Tranmere by 2 goals to 1. So the late equaliser at home to Fleetwood was enough to see Colchester promoted back to League One after a few years away, it has to be said. Obviously, that result for us gives us a playoff place. Thank you, Notts County. And it takes us a point behind Crawley with 3 to play. So what we will do, we will come back for the final home game of our League One season. The 46-game season, at least. We'll take on Doncaster and we'll see where the land lies. If we need to come back for Morecambe on the final day, we will. Let's see what we can do. A point behind Crawley. 3 to play. A win, finally, hopefully April will be our month. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.